To wash or not to wash? That is the question. Hi, I'm Dr. Hilai Gupta. I'm Senior Consultant Obstetrics and Gynecology practicing in South Delhi. You heard me right. To wash or not to wash? That is the question. A lot of time women come to us with complaint of constant irritation in the vulvovaginal area. That's the female private part. And in the absence of any infection or chronic disease or hormonal deficiency, this could be due to repeated washing after every toilet visit. You don't believe me? Try washing your face after every toilet visit. See? That is because the skin around the vulvovaginal area is as delicate as the skin around our eyes, and repeated wash robs the skin from its protective oil, moisture, and bacterial flora. So instead of washing, try using toilet paper every time you pee. Now that we got the answer on whether to wash or not to wash, how to wash? That is the question. And also, what about those toilet jets, originally called bidets? So there are three standard types of toilet jets. The fixed one, which is fixed into the toilet bowl, and this is the most female unfriendly device. If I had my way, I would have banned this one, or at least make it come with a statutory warning not to be used by women. And that is because while it cleans the anal area, because the direction of water flow is from back to front, it pushes the stool particles into the vulvovaginal area. Now, the bacteria in anal canal is normal commensal of anal region. But when it's finding its way towards vulvovaginal area and vagina and urethra and further up to the cervix and bladder, it disturbs the bacterial flora of this region, and also it can lead to infections and the nasty consequences of vaginal and urinary tract infection, abscess, boils, and you name it. So if you cannot change the jet in your toilet, this fixed jet, then be a Magga girl. Use the good old Magga or lota. Just remember to keep it separate and dry and clean. The second type of the jets are the one which comes with a hose attached to the plumbing. These are very convenient to use, and if we maintain the direction of water flow from front to back, it's quite hygienic. The third type of bidets is the standalone fixed bidets, which are installed next to the western commode. And these are not very common in India, but if you have to use it, remember that the direction of water flow should be from front to back. And that means that most of the time you'll have to sit facing the wall, which is not a big deal. And now for some comic solutions for those compromised circumstances when there is no jet available and the good old Magga and lota is also nowhere to be seen. This is generally not a problem while traveling in India, but the nightmare is when you're traveling abroad, especially in those countries where bidets are not popular. In these situations, you could use the empty water bottle from the room service, or you could use the disposable coffee cup But remember to draw the line, no matter how extenuating the circumstances. Long ago, an author from a popular Delhi newspaper recalled his struggle under similar circumstances, and he was even contemplating to use his shoe to fill up water for washing while staying at a friend's house in England. No need to get so fixating after dropping a deuce. If there is no receptacle to hold water, or if there is water scarcity, you can always use dry toilet paper, and then for your satisfaction you can wet some toilet paper and wipe again, and for final touch you could dry wipe once more and you're good to go. So the rule for women is not to wash after every pee and just use the toilet paper to wipe. But which toilet paper? Certainly not the one which is lying helplessly on some low shelf, uncovered and splashed every time the janitor cleans the toilet. Neither those which are hanging to the floor half torn from a broken toilet paper holder. These are no good. The best are to use those which are kept in those closed boxes, the round toilet paper dispensers. But if it's not there, then one can always use from our own stash of TPs. We always have some in our pocket or our handbag. Now, how to use those toilets in the city petrol pumps or in the highway dhabas? There are two rules for using these toilets. First, never approach these toilets alone, always have a companion. And secondly, go non-touch technique. That is, kick open the door if the lower part of the door is missing, elbow open the door and kick close or elbow close. Lift the toilet seat with your foot. Hover in semi-recumbent position without actually sitting on the seat. Finish the job. Use your own tissue paper and flush with your fingertip and ask your companion to kick open the door for you. Now, if you're lucky, you will find some water running in the wash basin outside. Use the soap and wash. But if you're not lucky, then just use your sanitizer and hit the road. Now, all this might come as a very uncivilized instruction, especially coming from a doctor. But a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do. Thank you for watching and a warm namaste.